look you in the face. I don't wanna have to lie. I wanted this love to survive. Now when I look in your eyes, I feel paralyzed. Now I know it's over. I see you passing by, hand in hand, with your perfect light. My body goes numb, feels like someone cut my tongue. I didn't know a heart could die this young. Now when I look in your eyes, I feel paralyzed.
Hello? Hey, to so it's us, right? It's casting. Alright, then I'm gonna switch scenes when we start. Okay, so আমি আমাদের কাস্টিং শুরু করলাম। I mean সাউন্ড বাড়াইলাম। ইন্ট্রোডিউস করো। ইন্ট্রোটা তুমি দিও। Okay, 1 2 3.
Okay guys, welcome to the game for the final between Team Rampage and the Chandrabindu Pirates, which will be a best of 3.
The final game, and
yeah, the Chandrabindu Pirates did win the toss and they selected the blue side for game 1 and 3 and the red side for game 2. And yeah, we're waiting for both of the teams to confirm that they're ready till we go into champ split, which will be soon, I hope. And yeah, they both confirmed that they are ready, and we head into left. So the first ban, we see Brand.
Brand is taken out, and from the CBP.
Yeah, he's pretty strong in the mid lane and really strong in the team fight with his ult.
Yeah, his passive, the like witch burst, like so OP in the team fight.
Yeah. And Shyvana banned the jungle, who does farm up quite well and scale decent enough into the late game as well. So
yeah, and like play switch, he does play Shyvana
a lot of it. Yeah. And an Udyr ban.
Another jungle ban.
Yeah. So between the first 3 bans, we'll probably see quite a few junglers and possibly mid laners as well targeted.
So who are you gonna root for this game? The first game?
I'm not rooting for anybody. I'm just hoping for a good enough game. And I hope both the teams give it their all and it's a well contested game. That's all I hope for. Any team you're supporting for this one?
I'm gonna root for CBP because like most of my friends on this team.
Oh, okay. We do have a biased caster, guys, so beware.
I'm sorry, guys, but I have to be like a little bit biased.
And Tristana ban, again targeting the carry position. So a mid, a jungle, and an ADC ban from CBP. And 2 jungle bans and a top lane ban from RPG. Maokai, another good frontliner, which I guess they don't want to play against. Because once he has those items, he gets so tanky, it's pretty hard to kill. And we will see a Galio locked in
from
for
the CBP side.
Yeah. Which should be probably mid lane, but could go top as well. We'll have to see.
The red team pick Janna,
who is quite a safe pick for support. Offers quite a lot of disengage.
Yeah, like if Galio is gonna engage with his like E and W, so Janna can easily queue it out.
Yeah, and disengage with her ult as well. We saw the Riven being hovered, but switches over to the Jack, which makes more sense in terms of team fighting. And they do lock it in. So quite good engage and disengage as well for Team RPG with the Janna and the Zac. And CBP, I guess, will be looking for more engaging options. And the Tyrek does offer that quite well with his ult.
Taric is scary.
Yeah, especially if he has a good AD carry with him to do the DPS while his ult is channeled, that's really
Exactly.
good.
Exactly.
And yeah, Varus does offer the DPS that I was talking about. Would be a good bot lane for them, Varus and Taric. And Zaya being hovered by Black Wolves, which
Zaya and
is
Janna.
what, yeah, which is a comfort pick for him, and the lane is pretty safe against the engage that the Chandrabindu pirates have. Right, with Varus and Taric, you have a
Yeah,
lot of
with the
engage
Varus
options with,
ult and the Taric can follow up with his skit, which is pretty good.
yeah, and the Janna and Zaya are pretty safe against both of those things because they have no disengage options with their ults as well. And the next ban from RPG being Rammus, again targeting heavily the jungle role, I guess, and trying to limit the engaging options for them. And Horn ban, who is quite strong in the top lane, I guess, and they don't want to play against more engage, which would be offered by Horn's ult. And an Oriana ban.
So I go.
That's... Oh, and the last ban for CBP was the Shen, which would have been
So-
scary with the Galio, right?
Exactly.
So they just ban it off. Malzahar being locked in for RPG. Against the Galio, he can't really do much in lane, but yeah, he's overall a really good pick for the mid lane. And the Jarvan locked in instantly by kill switch, and their last pick will be the mid laner, which they are considering.
So we're gonna see a Veigar against. Oh no, it's not a Veigar.
They're still hovering it, so I'm pretty sure then that the Galio is going top lane.
Yeah, like he has to like.
Yeah, so, and that's the Syndra locked in, who won't really have such an easy lane against the Malzahar, because
Malzahar exactly, because
Oh.
Malzahar has that shield, and
yeah, he can shove pretty much all day, and he has that shield to save himself from her stun, so the laning isn't that good, but she will still knock out pretty much anybody else in late game. And the last pick for crits was Gnar locked in against the Galio.
he plays a lot of Gnar.
Yeah, he does. And against the Galio, it's pretty much, you know, Galio can't really do much except wave clear throughout the entire laning phase, so Gnar will pretty
So
much
it's a
have,
range versus melee.
yeah, he'll have an easy lane. And unless he can set up ganks for the Jarvan, I don't really think Galio can do much in the laning phase at least.
What do you think about Jarvan versus Zac? Like the jungling and the ganking potential.
Both of them are really good gankers, and both of them offer really good engage potential for both teams, right?
Exactly.
Darwin with his EQ and his ult, and Zac with the same. His E and his ult can pretty much engage from a mile away. But what CBP need to be careful about is Janna. With the amount of engage that they have, the Janna ult will be pretty devastating for them if he can pull it off in time.
Exactly.
Because with the Taric ult, with the Galio ult, with the Jarvan ult, they'll be pretty much looking to engage the fights first. Yeah. And if the Janna ult can disengage their initiation, then yeah, they will have tougher team fights than we expect. Overall, looking at both the teams, which one do you think has the better team comp?
I think the better team com is definitely I'm like confused, but I'll go with RPG because they have both disengage, engage, and good mid lane champ. I do support Malzahar more than Syndra based on champ, but
Yeah.
let's see.
In the late game, yeah.
The game starts with players buying the item. So Varus has stopwatch and he took flip forward as usual.
Yeah, that is the standard. I'm surprised that Nazar didn't offer John Seal spell instead of going for Harry, which is more common to take spell nowadays with Nazar. I mean,
30 seconds until minions spawn.
we do need to sync up our times though. Can you tell me what time we're at?
So I'm at 50. Wait, let me pause. Let me pause at 1 minute.
I'm pausing at 1 minute as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm pausing at 1 minute. Let me know when you're here.
Okay. Yep, I'm in 1 minute. Okay, let's start. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. We see both the teams taking defensive stances on both of their sides. John looking to start his blue and Zach looking to start his blue as well.
Jarvan's starting from blue side, and both the teams are starting from blue sides.
Yeah. That does mean that Zac might look for early ganks, because Jarvan won't have an easy gank in the bot lane. Unless he looks to gank mid, I
Mid
guess.
lane.
We see Janna shielding Xayah pretty often, just to see if she can go aggressive. Character is stun, but can't really do anything with it. Nar, as expected, is pushing out the Galio off
I'm
lane.
trading.
Yeah. Jarvan finished his red and might be looking to gank
I
mid
think we
right
need to
now.
signal time again.
Oh, okay. What time are you at?
2:30.
Oh, crap, I'm ahead by quite a bit. I'm paused at 250. Okay, let me know when you get here.
Okay. Radius took out by Sherman and 250, right?
Yeah, 250.
Okay, I'm at 250.
Okay. Yeah, Zac took his red, might be heading top right now. Jarvan's still hovering around the mid lane, taking the battle crab. Might look for a gank in the mid lane right now. Malzahar doesn't have any idea. Jarvan uses EQ. Malzahar flashes out safely, and that's a successful gank by Jarvan early on. Blows the flash of the mid laner, makes up for a repeat gank to get the kill next time around. And Zac looking for an answering gank for himself, but decides not to, cancel his E and back to it. Jungle. Jarvan, seeing that the bot lane was pushed up, looks to head bot.
This should
Just
be
walks
easy
up to the Janna. Janna should flash out right now.
So heal is burned from the red team.
Yeah.
And
Flash from
as
Jarvan
well.
in.
That was a good
so
stun by Taric.
And that's first blood to CVP. A good gank by Jarvan, and pretty well followed up by their bot lane as well.
Stop is pushing as Jarvan was at bot.
Yeah, Black knows that Jarvan was bot lane, so he looks to get the counter jungle towards his blue side. And might look for a gank in the top lane after this. Nar does go quite low though. He lands his E, uses the Q, but can't really do much. I think he could have used this Q to stun him up with one of the minions, but decided to back off, I guess, because Nar was quite low and he didn't want to risk his top laner dying in return.
So we
So, yeah. Right now their bot lane is quite ahead for the CBP team, I mean. Considering that Varus got the kill and they did manage to blow out the summoners, all of the summoners of the enemy bot lane. So if Jarvan can get another gank, that's pretty much gonna be another, at least one, maybe two kills.
Man, I love to see the Infernal Drag fights. I don't know why we have been seeing like Ocean Race the past few games.
That's entirely up
Let's
to
hope the
luck.
next one is Infernal after this one.
Well, Ocean Race aren't that bad. They do
Yeah, I know, but like
healing and-
the Infernal fights are like more important.
yeah,
Players
definitely
prioritize
something. Oh, that's looking to go aggressive. Really do much damage to Xayah because of the Janna shield. And again, the red team is pushed up quite a bit. considering that they don't have any of their summoners, this is very risky for them. But they do have a pink ward behind them, so they do feel safe. The lane at least.
Jarvan is
Jarvan
meanwhile at the red side, red jungle side of the red team.
Just looking to get confusion, I guess. Does ward around their rafters.
So that
Zac
would be-
meanwhile looking for a gank in the mid lane. He's charging up his
Let's
E.
hope it's a gank. Okay, the
and
flash
that's
is burned.
flash. Uses his Q, but can't really do anything now because Syndra did flash. So yeah, both the mid laners don't have flash at the moment. Both the junglers ganking to get those away from
Jen is gonna have her exhaust in a while.
Yeah, Zac looking to head bot because they do have a pink ward behind them. And Zac walking up, looking for his E. Varus is positioned quite aggressively,
If he
does
lands
get
and-
killed.
It should be a kill unless he heals exactly.
He has his E and his flash up,
And
and that's a dead Zac. That's a good turnaround by him. Zac uses his E onto the Zac. I mean, Taric uses his E. That should be at least his passive blown, I guess. No, he does manage to jump out. That's good
He's
play by Zac.
passive. He saves his passive.
Yeah. But in the end, again, they try to gank the bot lane this time, but their aggression doesn't really pay off. Instead, Varus gets another kill. And yeah, he was ahead already, but this is even farther behind.
Let's
At
see
least
if
as I am.
Jarvan can take the red. Meanwhile. Oh, okay, my game paused again.
Oh, okay. I'll pause as well.
8 minutes.
I'm paused at 8-8, yeah.
8-8, okay.
Okay. You tell me when to resume, okay?
Alright. Alright, then pause. So Jarvan was taking red while Nar noticed. Nar went down. Well, the ult is coming down. The blue team.
Both of the Malzahar and the Galio, they flash out, but oh, that's a dead Malzahar. Jarvan might die as well. Dust the Malzahar E. Nar looking to turn the fight around for his team, but can't really do much because Syndra all gets him through. He needs to get out of.
Syndra didn't have much mana though.
Yeah, that one last W doesn't land, and Nar manages to jump out.
That was
So
a nice
that was-
game.
That was 1-for-1 trade in the end. Resulting because of the vision that Jarvan had laid out earlier.
That was
He
nice
knew that-
response from Nar.
Yeah, it was. He knew that Jarvan was gonna be
Jarvan
there,
was
and
gonna be there. And he went down immediately.
yeah,
The ult wasn't so bad though. From Galio.
From Galio, yeah. And right now in the bot lane, oh, Janna gets caught out, doesn't have her out. And so flashes out, the Taric ult comes down, but
See, this is
gonna
why
stay.
I hate Taric's ult.
yeah, Malzahar does TP down, doesn't have his ult though, so won't be able to catch Varus, I presume. He does manage to walk out.
Jarvan is a bot, well the red team won't know about it because there is no word over there.
Yeah, well, that's the TP and Jet Flash blown. Even though they did have the man advantage, Malzahar didn't really have his ult. Just killed the Varus right there. They do use some of both of Varus summoners, so that's something, I guess.
That's something.
But not really what they wanted. They wanted to shut the Varus down.
Malza took the blue.
And Jarvan again looking to go enemy jungle, decides against it. Because Zac was right there, they would have crossed paths if he had decided to go home. They might still do it. No, Zac just wards there and backs off. Jarvan and Zac are both positioned around mid lane. See if the enemy jungler is gonna gang, but neither of them decide to go aggressive and go back to farming their own symbols. So yeah, both of the junglers trying their hardest to get the lanes ahead. But up till now, Jarvan has been doing quite well. I mean, yeah, Jarvan has been doing quite well in terms of helping his team. Zac has one assist as well, but bot lane is quite far behind for him to help the team. Jarvan heading bot lane again.
So Galio tries to do something at the top lane.
Yeah, but
He does trade.
That's a trade for him, but not really much he can do because all he has to do is just wave clear and survive trades as much as he can.
And wait for his jungler.
Yeah, pretty much. And both the junglers again positioned around the bottom. Zac and Jarvan looking to see if they can set up any ganks. Jarvan has worked his way into the brush.
Okay, so there's
And
a nice
Varus
ult.
comes
This should be a
down.
kill.
Yeah, the Janna who didn't have her flash from the previous fight.
Tarek didn't ult, did he?
Nah, he didn't need to because they had the kill locked down. With the, as soon as the Varus landed, Janna, they were there.
Yeah, that was a nice ult from Varus.
And again, the red team's bot lane being set behind over and over again by the repeat ganks.
So the blue team
Sure.
is ahead in gold. 3k.
And-
2K.
Yeah, around 2k. Most of that is onto the Varus although. Taric and another good
Okay,
down.
so
They are
another
trading
gank.
quite well. Yeah, this time the Taric ult does come down. Zac uses of the Varus. Janna with 9
That was
up and the Zac ult.
Yeah,
And does
the
come in
follow-up.
and the Taric's turn to follow it up. Zaya tries to live, jumps onto the Varus. Does manage to shut him down, loses his passive on the process.
Malzahar
Another roams down and
Reverse
ults the Taric. Does get him and Galio manages to flash out. So yeah, this time around red team had a jungler with Syndra doesn't manage to land the stun. Would have
She doesn't
Kill.
even, she doesn't have mana though.
yeah, she is out of mana and I don't think this is a fight that even with the Halo, I don't think Galio can kill him. And Malzahar does get the kill onto the Galio. A very good comeback fight for the red team. The deficits that they had in the bot lane are pretty much covered up right now. And a good roam by Malzahar does turn the fight around for them after the Galio ult. So the goalie that we were talking about is pretty much evened up at the moment. After that fight and
Oh wait, I missed the fight. I had to AFK for a while.
that's fine. They got 3 kills and are pretty much even right now.
Yeah, even from the goalie too.
So all the game has pretty much been centered around the bot lane for both the teams. Except that one fight that we saw in the jungle, pretty much all of it has happened around the bot lane. Jarvan takes his red and might be hitting bot again. They do think that burst might be warded. Taric uses his sweeper to clear out the ward. Janna senses that someone might be there, so should back
Again,
off,
Janna
doesn't. Gets
So the
ulted by
ult
the
is-
Varus. does flash out and uses her ult, but can't manage to live. The tactical comes down, RTP's in, uses his ult to throw Jarvan back towards his turret, but does get stunned by Taric and dies. That's a double kill for Varus.
Whereas
Yeah, Zac
Jack
throwing
is
up
also a
late
bot.
for the...
He can do much.
Yeah. Uses his ult to get out. And that last Q has almost killed Zaya, but just managed to live. Should give up the turret, I guess. Should be first turret for the blue team right there. Unless Janna can manage to press off somehow. Zaya cancelled her recall, and that was quite odd. Thought I was staying for the turret there, I guess, but does go back. That is first turret for the blue team. And another fight in the bot lane. This time it goes in favor of CVP, and they do find themselves in the lead again.
So the ult is landed from Malzahar, while Syndra manages to survive with the shield popped.
Oh, I did go quite aggressive there. That shows that the fight in the bot lane, Syndra didn't really do much, but Malzahar did get a few kills, so mid lane is in favor of the red team at the moment. Malzahar does have the lead in that lane, but...
Well, I guess top tower is gonna be taken by Gnar, because...
Galio needs to back off, but Darwin might look to head there to turret though.
Galio doesn't have his CB though, although... The
Yeah,
Jarvan is the top side.
Yeah, Darwin is there to save his turret. Gnar does do quite a lot of damage to him. Oh,
That's a 3-hit proc.
yeah, I don't know why he queued back there. But yeah, this might actually be the first, the turret, top lane turret for the red team. Jarvan comes in again, uses his ult.
Ult blender, ult blend. Although Jarvan might die. No, wait.
Nah, he walks out during the Galio taunt. He has to go aggressive, but
Jarvan is gonna die.
damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh god. That was so
That
close.
Jarvan W, that shield saved him right there. Now uses his ult on Galio, Zac jumps in with him. Still, I don't think they have enough to kill off the Galio, but he does eat. Yeah, almost goes down to the turret, but
Although he does
somehow
survive.
manages to live. Yeah, so no kills, a lot of low kills, but no one dead right there. And in the end, the red team do get their turret. While Varus and Taric we see in the bot lane are doing the dragon. So a third for dragon is not that bad considering how that fight could have gone very bad for PvP. Ooh. RPG are looking to take a Rift Herald in response, but Gnar is quite low. They have to make sure that nobody... I guess... Yeah, CVP don't really have vision around there, so... It was safe for them, I guess. And they do get the Rift Herald.
So it's 20 minutes in the game, and the blue team is ahead in the lead.
It's there, but it's mostly onto the that's the bot lane that they heavily emphasize for their gangs is the one that's ahead. Although the teams do switch over their lane with Galio and now heading to the bot lane and then heading to the top.
The next is a cloud drag. Oh god.
No infernals as you had hoped for. Till now, I guess there are more drags to look forward to. Again, Taric and Varus can push up as much as they want because they are in quite a lot. They do spot out Zac in the Triversal, so they should to play a bit safer than they were. And yeah, Malta is giving Syndra quite a hard time in the mid lane right now. And that's a blue taken by Varus. Quite surprising considering that Syndra has been running out quite often. And that's a gank in the bot lane by Char.
The top
And
lane.
Janna gets caught out. That's a good ult by Varus. Does get the kill.
Now I might die too because there's two of him. Two of him.
Yeah,
That's a Didnar.
pretty much a dead man, yep. He shouldn't have been positioned that far forward. That's a TP
Jack
onto the
TP
top
stop.
lane.
Malzahar TP stop.
And the Zazzle comes down, but the Galio ult is gonna f him. The good ult by Malzahar does kill Varus, but also Syndra ult.
Let's see if Zaya can take up this kill. She does manage to take the kills.
Yeah, but the flash can't really save her right there, unless Zac comes
No, she couldn't.
with that help. It is really risky for him, does make it out though.
On the other hand, Jarvan is taking the bot tower.
Yeah, Nar was dead back there, so he had the lane all to himself. Galio did TP top, but that left bot to him, and yeah, he does get the tower back there. Nar TP's mid.
So another
Fine,
fight. This
first
was a
one.
like huge fight. Lot of
Yeah, it
CPs,
was.
lot of summoners.
It started the bot lane, but ended up going back to the top lane, the TPs, and yeah, still in favor of CVP though.
They also had a tower, so
Yeah, RPG don't really get.
there's the Herald summon to the mid lane.
Yeah, Nar does use that to take down the mid lane turret. There's a second tower for them. One thing I have to point out though is that Janna needs to be careful of the Varus right now. Considering how ahead of Xayah he is, they can't really take the fights 2v2. So if it's a straight up 2v2, Varus is gonna out damage Xayah at this point. So Janna should really play safe, but she doesn't get in range of the Varus.
And she like got caught up in the beta assault many times, not like 1-2 times. It was like 3 times or 4 times.
Yeah. This time she got caught because she was trying to get vision.
Vision.
Forward, yeah. Zac does jump in the mid lane, but can't really do much. Syndra just walks, and that's a 2-man Baron started off by C. That's quite risky,
Is this
but
serious?
they don't. Rampage don't have any vision around, so yeah,
That should be taken by them.
yeah, they are gonna 2-man.
Oh my god, they did take it. Did you take it?
Yeah, that's a Baron for CBP at 24 minutes.
2-man Baron, 24 minutes. Well, like, Varus is quite fat, so it was much possible.
Yeah, Jarvan looking for a gank in the bot lane. Goes for the Janna. And does get her. Zac gets left alone. Uses his ult to lock her down. She can't really go anywhere with her ult. And there's a double kill for the Varus. Malzahar getting caught out by Varus and Taric meanwhile.
Galio
The
ult.
Taric ult and the Galio ult. Galio does land his spawn, and that's a triple kill for Galio.
This game is so
Zac-
exciting.
Zac uses the blast cone but falls into the middle of 3 people and viewed by Syndra to death. And that's a 5-man push by the blue team with Baron.
Baron.
Yes.
It should
Yeah.
be 2 towers.
I guess at least 2. That's a pause though.
Battle
This
ping
might
pause.
be because of battle thing, yeah. So again, the fights that are happening over and over seem to be centered around the bot lane.
Bot lane.
Yeah, basically the AD carries. Wherever they are, the fights are right there. This time Jarvan looked to gank Xayah and Janna again. Janna did get caught out by Jarvan, and the Galio got 3 of those kills right there.
So the game is on pause again.
Yeah, they do one pause and we need to push. Second tower falling.
Do you think they can take
Yeah.
a third? No, they won't go for it.
That's a bit risky. Considering Galio did go back to defend the top lane, they didn't want to risk another fight right there.
Wait, I have to pause again.
Okay, I'll pause as well. Pause at 25-28.
25-28.
Yeah. Let me
Alright,
know when to resume.
I'll let you know. Alright, I'm in 28. I'm paused. So the Galio does manage to save the top tower while the blue team is taking the drag.
Should be a free cloud drake for them.
Okay, the next one is a Cloud Drake too. Holy shit.
Oh, okay, that's two than one. I mean, two clouds and one. No infernal drake to be found. But yeah, despite there being no infernal drake, as much as we joke about that, the fights have been happening throughout the entire map.
So yeah, like I can't complain about it.
Yeah, you can't really complain that they haven't been fighting. 'Cause, yeah, there have been
A
fights.
lot of activity in the map.
But right now, the red team really need to play safe. The fights have been happening, but they have been going in favor of CBP. So they really need to play safe right now, try and get whatever they can. And Tariq walks into the enemy jungle by himself.
Okay, he burns his flash.
Out. Yeah, that's a flash
What
zone.
was he doing though?
He was trying to get vision. Considering that they had Baron, they were looking to push, I guess, in the top lane.
They still have the
They were
Baron.
waiting for the Baron. Yeah, they still have the Baron, that's why they were looking to push top. That's why he was trying to set up vision in the enemy jungle, but did get caught out by the Nara. Oh, Cinder does land the stun onto the Nazar. Does see Janna around him, so doesn't go all in. And the blue team's heading up vision really well, deep into the jungle of the red team. And everyone spots out Zac. The Tariq stun lands, but Zac is quite weak, so they can't really kill him off at the moment.
And this is their side of the jungle.
Yeah, they can't even get into their own zone right now. They need to be scared of Earth, especially with the damage that he has right now at his disposal. They really shouldn't fight around him. They need to just stay safe under the surface. The Baron buff did run out, so the push isn't going to be as strong right now.
Okay, another
And
pause.
that's another pause. We do see that Zac got disconnected, so I guess we'll wait till he does come back. We did see him position around the top lane. He might have been looking to go for an engage right there.
Veras has 3 item completed, while Zaya has 2 with her pickaxe
Yeah,
and boots.
That is one scary Varus you don't want to fight anymore.
Yeah, with the Tariq by his side.
Yeah, especially with the Tariq ult and the Galio ult. Even if Zac does manage to get onto him, there's no way that they can really kill him off, you know? As soon as the Tariq ult comes down, or the Galio ult comes down, they know that he's safe. He's pretty much safe back there.
Galio went for full tank. He didn't make an AP item. Still, he's dealing much damage.
Yeah, well, it's a top lane Galio. They usually go AP if it's a mid lane Galio. Top lane, he's not really played much in the top lane at the moment, but yeah,
Exactly.
they usually go full tank if they do.
The game is unpaused.
And
You're gonna see top tower while Zac is
Zac does jump in, but gets ulted by Res. And yeah, nothing happening there. Both of the
Pause, you
teams-
have to pause again.
Okay.
I will literally bug after this pause. We're doing games. Your time?
28-8.
28-8.
Yeah, 8.
Alright. Okay, I'm pause.
Alright.
So Jarvan does have his GA though.
Yeah.
Can engage.
He's just waiting whenever he can. They might look to even dive this turret considering Nar is still in the mid lane.
And that boost
And
is
that's a
rewarded.
dive onto the Zaya, and Zaya is just dead. The Banana does come down, but can't really kill off the Jarvan. The Janna tries to disengage, but can't really do much. The Taric ult giving them all invulnerability while they basically dive the tower free. The Nar tries to ult them in, but nobody's dying right. And he might go down as well. Ace for the blue team. 5 for 0 with the Taric ult, with the Galio ult. Nobody dies for them. Galio keeps playing to get the ball later. And yeah, they'll probably take twin hips at least right here. Might even look to end. Oh no, Zaya, never mind. That's gonna be twin hips at least.
One day Zaya's respawning in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
We
And
have to
you
be
saw
two nibs.
how easy it was for the Jarvan to die right there.
Yeah,
He knew
he
that-
didn't even his J didn't even proc, so that's an advantage for him.
That's a good ult by Zaya. Malzahar does come in, but Galio is in the middle of everyone and still not keeping him off. Malzahar ult does come in and they might finally take him down. He does. And yeah, that's an overstay by the blue team. They knew that they were ahead, but their ults were down, so they had no reason to be go to the main base.
Yeah, we gotta pause again.
Sorry?
We gotta pause again.
Okay. I'm paused at 31.
Okay, 31, right?
Yeah, 31.
Okay, 31. Wait, 31.
30 minutes and 1 second.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Yeah, I'm paused.
Okay. So yeah, the team fights for the blue team look really good right now. Considering how much
How much of they have?
ahead and how much of a good engage that they have. Jarvan all recalled. Their team can't really do much. The Janna disengage isn't coming through because Janna is just getting one shot by
One
whoever
shot,
is in front
exactly.
of her. And Nar does take down the tower, but it's probably gonna die because of it. Yeah, Varus takes him down quite easily. And the red team now need to stay in base pretty much. Whenever the blue team get a chance to engage, as they did right there,
And there we go,
Jarvan,
Janna is dead again.
yeah, Jarvan just kills Janna. as
That
soon as he
feels
sees
bad,
her.
man. Like, Janna. I feel bad for her.
Yeah, she can't really do much considering how bad the enemy is.
So
And
take another inhibitor.
yeah, that's another inhibitor down. They will look towards the mid lane as well. Jarvan just tanking the tower. Taric shields coming onto him. But isn't that tanky that he can tank it by himself?
Yeah, Jarvan seems confident.
The Malzahar ult onto
Varus.
and does take him down. That's a 4v5 fight for Zaya using her ult to
Syndra's
cancel
still,
his ult as well.
Syndra's still up there.
Yeah.
It's all up,
Yeah.
it's all up on her.
And yeah, that's 3 members for the blue team down. Syndra might get caught out as well. Does get stunned by Nar and is gonna die. That should be Baron for the red team if they can take it right now. Comeback fight because of kind of Varus' mispositioning, I have to say, because he did get caught out at the time quite easily. He should have stayed behind. By the time the Taric ult came down, dead already. That should not have happened.
Okay, you need
And
to
that's
pause.
gonna. Huh?
You need
Sorry?
to pause. You need to pause.
Okay. I did. I'm going to 3239.
39. Okay. Let's see. Alright, you can unpause.
Okay.
So one tower
the red-
goes down.
Yeah, but that's a Baron for them and a couple of kills that does get them closer to the blue team, but still nowhere near
While Jarvan
so
takes the
as they wanna
drag.
be.
Cloud.
Yeah, Jarvan did get another Cloud Drake. The next dragon is gonna be the Elder Drake, so no improvements in the game for us. And with the Baron buff, the red team should look to push out their lanes, especially the top and bottom lane, considering they don't have inhibs there. And that's what they need to do. The only way that they can win any fight is basically kill off the Barons before the fight even starts. As they did right there with the Malzahar ult. As soon as they can do that, then they have a fighting chance to. And the blue team looking to push up again towards the mid lane.
There's a push up minion with a top lane.
Yeah,
One
that's
has to
really
go.
need to do that. And that's why they might look to push in mid while someone is dealing with the top lane wave. The Baron buff will help them with the push, but the mid lane tower is quite low though. So they need to stay around that tower just to keep it safe. Malzahar does go back to base and is walking up again. Push out the mid lane. Nar does take care of the top lane waves, so at least they have that off their mind at the moment. And the Baron buff seems to have stalled the game for the red team. Considering how far ahead the blue team were, this push would have probably ended up ending the game, but because of the Baron buff, they can't really get any objectives right there. And instead, they are looking to two-man push in the top lane just to get that inhib. Syndra does move there as well, tries to help with the push. I don't really think they can take this inhibitor. Taric does get caught out. The Galliol comes in just to keep him safe. That's two ults, two crucial ults, I have to say, gone for the blue team. This might be a signal for RPG to go in for the fight. Nar trying to go in by himself, but doesn't really manage to do much there. Syndra just stuns him up and disengages. And yeah, that's a push that the blue team tried to pull off, but a good catch onto the Taric, forcing out the Galliol, forcing out the Taric ult results in nothing gained for them. So yeah, as we go farther and farther into the late game, most of the focus is... Oh, Jarvan trying to catch out the Gnar, uses his EQ but doesn't really land it. Gnar managed to jump out and... Taric... They might get the Zac though. Oh no, he managed to jump out. Gnar should back off from there. And yeah, that's control of the enemy jungle gained by the blue team. But they don't really have any objective there that they might want to fight for. Just vision. We do see Malzahar pushing out the lane by himself. While the blue team are looking for that top lane inhib again. Taric going forward by himself, taking quite a lot of damage from Nara. But does heal himself back up. And that push by Malzahar does result in Galio having to mid lane and the blue team can't really push any farther. And they are trying to take back control of their own jungle again. Dewarded and pushing towards the mid lane though. This might be interesting. Taric and Varus walking through in front of Nard though. He could have tried to catch out one of them but doesn't decide to, even though he had behind him. And the next objective, I guess, will be the Elder Drake that either team tries to contest. Varus trying to go aggressive onto the Malzahar, doesn't manage to land. Does flash E him though. Syndra is trying to back him up but does get caught out by the Taric comes in. Arvan just ults the Janna as soon as he sees her, does take her down. The Taric all keeping him safe. Nar comes in, tries to do some damage but that does fall. Malzahar does take down the Taric though. Varus finally gets stunned up by Nar. And Xayah is still alive, doing a lot of work for his team. Takes down 2. Guardian Angel did go down and he takes down Nar before he dies, but that's an 8 for the red team with Xayah the only member being alive.
Can Xayah take the drag alone?
I don't think she should. I think she should just go for the mid lane tower.
That's all she can do right now.
Yeah, but she is heading towards the drag though. I guess she can take it, but will take a lot more time. The objective made more sense
Maybe
under the
because Mauza does
circumstances.
has his CP. Although he has 25 minutes in his time. Oh my god, she is melting down the drag.
Yeah, she is. And 2 of her teammates are already up, so the buff will be available to at least maybe even Malzahar, so 3 members of her team.
As a Xayah main, I did feel like she can take it.
Yeah, she could have taken it, but the tower, the objective was there for her taking. She instead chose to go for the dragon, and I guess that was the right call back there. Although she could have waited 2 more seconds to get it onto the Malzahar. But still, the comeback for the red team has been pretty good this game. Galio tried to initiate that fight by himself and they killed off the Janna, but in the end the fire damage was a lot.
Yeah, the Janna did a lot of damage last fight.
She wasn't focused throughout the entire fight and yeah, kept dealing damage.
Yeah, she did good despite the fact that her support died instantly.
Yeah,
Janna.
she did
Yeah.
good.
Xayah. Didn't Janna get ulted by Jarvan last fight or?
Yeah. Janna got ulted. Jarvan is just looking for the Janna. He's pretty much targeting her throughout all of these fights. So both teams positioning around Baron, trying to get vision, trying to see if they can get any picks. Jarvan does get spotted out by Nard. Yeah, just deward and get vision however they can. Eric does walk in by himself quite aggressively towards the Zac. Xayah might get caught out though. The Jarvan does come in. And that's a dead Xayah. Malzahar flashes in, ults the Varus, the Zac ult will kill him. Nar jumps in, doesn't land the stun but will kill the Taric. Jarvan trying to take down the Malzahar, but the Nar ult with the Janna shield, and that will probably be dead Jarvan as well. And Galio is left alone in 4 people trying to do whatever he can, but will go down eventually. Yeah, that's
this time. He's winning the fight without Xayah.
the thing is they did a lot to kill the Xayah. It's not the fact that they did kill her, it's the fact that they wasted so much to kill her. The Jarvan ult, the Galio ult, the Taric ult, everything was wasted. And by the time the Janna was dead, Malzahar was still alive and doing damage, as well as Zanar, who jumped in quite well, had quite a few good stuns and did a lot for his team. And in the end, ended up winning the fight for them.
So it's a Baron call from the team,
Yeah.
which is a wise call.
It's a wise call, but the blue team do have vision. Syndra is walking there right now, and Varus and Tarek are following. And another thing is that they don't really have any constant damage to take down the Baron, so... Oh, that's a wrong Syndra might look to go in with the Varus, and the Tarek does go in. The Syndra are really low, gets her down with her stun. Zac ults two of them in. Malzahar doesn't really do much because of the Tarek, but still dies because of Malzahar E. Aya jumps in, Jarvan trying to kill him off. The Galio comes in and does take down the Janna, but Galio comes in alone. The fight was over, his ult came in, and yeah, he can't really do much. Zaya's still alive and doing damage. And this will be a Baron for the red team.
But now I feel like the inhibitor, for the inhibitor, I mean, well, it's up to them. The Baron or the inhibitor.
They will probably they did. Wait, I'm ahead of you again. What time are you at?
I'm at 4, 4, 4, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 44,
Yeah,
10,
I'm-
11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Yeah, 17. I was at 17. Okay, now they are pushing the mid lane inhibitor tower right now. We'll probably get it and get inhibitor as well before that Terror spawn. So yeah, one thing I have to point out that the red team have been doing quite well, focusing down the Malzahar ults. Like every single fight, pretty much during most of these team fights at least, he has been using his ult only. Even though the Tarek did time to save him for a few seconds, but he did end up dying in the end.
And now he's been doing damage too. Like he did a lot of damage. That's why.
Yeah, he did.
With just 2 items.
And the red team looking to push the bot lane inhibitor with the Baron buff. Does get popped.
Tarek outran.
That's a good disengage, but the Jarvan goes in by himself, does go down. Okay, the Zac in the middle of portal. Good ult.
Zaya's still
And
alive.
Zaya in the back line doing a lot of damage. Syndra does go down to the Narc.
The Varus manages to kill all of them, including Zaya.
This time Varus didn't get focused, and see what he can do when he doesn't die. This is what we were talking about. Whenever both of the teams fought, Malzahar was not focusing on Varus. This time he didn't manage to do that, and in the end, Varus basically wins the team fight for them alone. The blue team do lose a tower in the top lane, but this will probably be at least 1, maybe even 2 inhibitors for them. Galio clearing out away from the mid lane, will probably get top after that. One of their Nexus towers does go quite
Do you think they can
low,
take
so
2 inhibits?
at least 1, 2 might be risky. We'll have to see if they offer. Nah, they decide to back off. That's a good call for them because 2 would have been quite greedy, and by the time they would have gotten it, most of the members would have been up for the red team. But they do end up losing a tower in the top lane as well. Kelly to clear that off in time. And yeah, again, the red team were making a comeback, but this time around, Paris doesn't fight and deals so much damage to win them the fight by himself, pretty much.
Two inhibits down from each team.
Um,
Well, the blue team is gonna have their inhib up faster.
yeah, the red team wanted to push through the mid lane, but the mid lane inhib is down already, so they should look bot or top instead. Top probably better because there's an open inhib right there. they decide to go bot instead. They're probably looking to see if they can catch anything out, but they shouldn't really. Because Varus isn't probably gonna face check, and if they don't kill off the Varus, anyone else that they catch isn't gonna die right then. Perhaps just Syndra, but anyone except Varus and Syndra. So that's interesting. Zach did buy a ZZ Rock portal, places it down the bot lane, looking to help them in push. But I don't think that's really gonna help them right there. And they should have probably pushed top instead. But still Malzar, Janna and Zaya, or they are looking to push that in again. And as a result, they do have to send Gnar in the top to the top lane to clear off that wave, which does give the enemy team a chance to engage if they can. We see Jarvan and Gary walking forward, looking and they did spot on Gnar in the top lane, so they are gonna look for fights. But yeah, the red team back off, go to the base, get their buys in. Pretty much everyone is full item at this point. Yeah, Varus had even sold off his boots and bought an IE.
Blue team is gonna have the inhibitor up. And
The blue team have
I mean,
control around the bot side, but yeah,
Okay,
Darwin
so
left come
there we
in,
go,
gets
Jarvan.
3 man off.
Gary ult.
Galio does come in, but that's good ult. But Malva takes down the Syndra. Yeah, Zac flashes in onto the...
Look at Zaya how free she is. How easy she's doing the damages.
That's a triple kill for Zaya. Probably gonna be a quadra given over to her. Does ult. Doesn't manage to take him down though. The Janna flashes in for the W but doesn't.
Jan was excited. Okay, so they have push in the bot. So someone should recall.
Looking to end game right here. They will even place down the to make sure
Janna,
that they
she
do
was like, I have to get this Galio.
Yeah, she's probably trying to cancel his lead that he has no chance of... I don't think he can do for it either way. They are looking to take the Nexus towers. They
This
get
should be
one.
This should be the first game.
This should be the game. Galio trying to do something but does get suppressed by the Malzahar. Probably, yeah, onto the Zaya.
So that was a huge comeback from the red team. Considering
Yeah,
they had two of the inhibitors down and one turret.
Considering how far they were behind, they really came back well. Especially Zaya did a lot of damage throughout the entire team fights.
I'm really
Even though she
excited
got
to see her
focused.
damage chart.
Yeah, even though she got focused by Jarvan quite hard, but she played really well.
Yeah, look at Zaya's damage. She did more damage than like twice as more damage than Varus.
Yeah, which is surprising considering how far ahead
Varus was.
from the laning phase.
So that's it for the game 1, guys. Stay tuned for the game 2, which will be streamed here on this channel in just 10 or 5 minutes. We'll catch you back.